At CES 2025, Coast is debuting its most advanced headlamp yet. It's a voice-controlled, hands-free lighting revolution.
Let's explore how this game-changing product is setting new standards in lighting technology.
Coast has been at the cutting edge of innovation for over a century and delivering quality, elevated products to make life safer and easier. Owner and CEO David Brands joins us now to talk about their upcoming products at CES. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Now, David, you're the third generation owner of Coast products. Can you share some of that history for us?
Sure. Yeah, we're very unusual. We're entering our 106th year of operation, and Coast was founded by my grandfather in 1919 when he created a really innovative new salmon fillet knife for the commercial fishermen in the Pacific Northwest. It was unique because it had a stiffer cutting blade and it had a spoon built into the end. So this one tool could replace the two tools that commercial fishermen and canneries were using up until then. And he started selling those out of the back of his car in 1919 and eventually built up a business to start on his own. At the time, it was called Coast Cutlery Company, and it's now transitioned to Coast Products to kind of better illustrate the wider variety of products that we now sell.
Well, just from that story alone, it's clear that Coast has always been about problem solving. So what would you say sets your products apart from your competitors?
Well, there's a lot of things. First of all, as a family-owned business, we have a lot of advantages compared to large corporations. We are really people and product driven rather than just profit driven. That's to say that we can invest a lot more time and money and resources in innovating and creating new products, much more so, frankly, than a lot of companies are willing to do in this day and age. And starting way back when my grandfather founded the company with the mission to create innovative products with a technological advantage that make people's jobs safer and easier. And for 106 years, we've lived by that mission, even though we've transformed through 106 years of product development, different products, and transformed from what now appears to be a simple cutting and cleaning device for fishermen to very, very sophisticated portable lighting products, which have some of the most sophisticated technology in them in our industry. So we've come a long way, but we've always stayed true to the mission of making products with a technological advantage that make people's jobs safer and easier.
We mentioned CES earlier, and we can't believe it's already here. It's just around the corner. What are you most excited to showcase for attendees?
Well, we have three really great new things to introduce. Two are really product technologies, and another one is actually a new product. One of the products that we're introducing is a voice-activated headlamp, which allows the user to operate the product with no hands and only by voice control. So the voice control can power the light on and off. It can reduce or increase the amount of light output, and it can put the light anywhere the user wants it. So that's a really important new piece of technology that we're introducing at CES. We're also introducing some what we call our Power IQ flashlights, which are basically smart lights that allow the user to be able to see at any given point in time how much light output is coming from the flashlight, how much battery life is left, and basically how long they can continue to use it before they need to recharge it. So that's a second piece of technology that we're introducing. And the third product that we're introducing is really one about which we're the most excited, and that is our new ZX rechargeable AA and AAA batteries. These ZX rechargeable batteries have a patent pending voltage optimization technology, which mimics that used in alkaline batteries, so that unlike other rechargeable batteries on the market, these can be used in any device designed for AA or AAA batteries, but with better performance, longer run times, and the ability to reuse them up to 1,000 times depending on the device. These batteries, we feel, are literally game changers in the battery business, in the portable charging business. They save time, they save money, and they save the environment by eliminating the use of single-use batteries. So we're very excited to introduce these at CES, and I think customers will really understand the value of them very quickly and very easily.
Well, David, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're looking forward to seeing you guys out there at CES.
Great. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you.
All right. Coast will be presenting new products at CES right here in Las Vegas, and you can catch them at their booth. In the meantime, to learn more about their line of products and innovation in the space, head to coastportland.com.